There is a brand new Chittick Surgical Center opening in Danville next month. Chittick Eye Care is sponsoring today's segment, and joining me now with more information on the services offered at the new location is Dr. Puneet Braich. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, Jaclyn, thank you for having me. You're a lot of fun.
You're a lot of fun too. We've been chatting before we started, and I want you to share with our viewers what is going on at this new surgical center in Danville.
So we have on November 3rd, which is the day that I begin with the Chittick Family Eye Care, we'll be opening a brand new surgical center in Danville, Illinois. It's a spacious, very deluxe and grand feeling surgery center where we will have office-based surgery for the patients in that region, which it has a wide catchment area. I think when patients visit us at that center, they'll get the feeling like they're in like a luxury car dealership.
Yeah, I know that that's one thing that Chittick kind of prides himself on, is sort of that spa-like atmosphere and the no waiting and not being sterile like a hospital and things like that, because I feel like when you're having an eye procedure, right, you want it to be sort of an uplifted area. So I really appreciate that Chittick kind of always focuses on that. What kind of new technology and new like lasers and things like that will you have available?
So I like that question. I mean, let me touch on what we have, like the traditional things that we already do.
Sure.
So cataract surgery, which is the most common surgery in the USA and in the world, something that is offered at Chittick. Glaucoma surgery, which is invasive and minimally invasive. Refractive surgery like LASIK, PRK, things to get people out of glasses.
Sure.
And now corneal transplant surgery. And then the fifth broad bucket is complex anterior segment surgery. So someone who has a surgical mishap at other places needs a second opinion, we handle things like that. It's something that helps crystallize this. There are some fascinating new technologies. One of them I want to talk to you about is called the light adjustable lens. Have you heard of it?
I've not heard of it,
so
no.
Here's the, I'm sure if you've ever purchased a dress,
yes,
the tailor takes your size, or if you buy something off the rack, you have a rough idea of what your size is. But if you're going to tailor make something, whether you buy silk or cotton or nylon, it fits the body differently.
Sure.
So imagine what's done traditionally is we take a measurement of someone's eyes before the surgery, and then the surgery is performed, and we see where we end up based off of those calculations.
Oh, interesting.
Now, and what you end up with is what you end up with.
Right.
And if you want to fine tune that, there's minor surgeries to tweak it. But imagine if you had a product where you take your measurements, you do the surgery, and now like a tailor finely tuning things to see how that material fits. Without a surgical intervention, they would tweak things up. Right. Can I hit you with another story? You might like this.
I was going to say, that's a great analogy.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love another one.
So you probably have kids or know of people who they'll get pizza delivered to home. Imagine someone says, I just want a cheese pizza. A cheese pizza gets delivered to your house, and as someone's eating it, they say, you know what, I wish I had pepperoni and I wish I had mushrooms.
Sure.
And imagine the delivery boy dropping off the pizza. What they would normally say is like, you have to order a new pizza. But what the light adjustable lens allows for, it's like someone snapping their fingers and the pepperoni and the mushrooms are baked into the pizza in your hand.
So it's very customizable,
Super
and if you think you want one thing, but then kind of have changed your mind, you can fine tune that right on the spot.
Right on the spot. And here's more. Let's say you take a bite or two with your new toppings, and you decide, you know what, maybe the pepperoni wasn't a right option.
Right.
You snap your fingers, and the pepperoni's gone, and it's just more mushrooms. And these are all done with just lights being pointed at your eye.
Right.
There's no new sharp instruments that are redirected on your eye.
Right. And I feel like that's a huge benefit, and it's amazing how far technology has come from the original days where there was a scalpel involved to where now it's all just laser technology with machines and then really skilled doctors.
Yeah, I mean, there's still the use of scalpels, but like a lot of heavy lifting is done with these additional technologies. And if someone were to describe something like this 20 years ago, it seemed like it'd be from a Star Trek movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Star Trek movies are fantastic, but now we have that available to us right in Danville.
Yeah.
And is that what attracted you to Chittick, or what sort of brought you, since you're one of their new doctors?
So have you heard the saying, like, birds of a feather flock together.
Yes.
I am so enamored by the skill and the will of the leadership team and the providers and the staff at Chittick, where I feel like a kinship with people who have a sense of purpose, a sense of mission, and providing tremendous service and are tremendously competent. I would be a fool to not work with a group of people who I feel I share so much with already.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here and for sharing all the information with us. And we thank Chittick for sponsoring our segment today.
Hey, it's great to be here, Jaclyn.